What it really boils down to is, as cool as some of this stuff would be, he would still be a freak show. Hi everyone, welcome back to Storytime with Ben. Tonight we're going to be discussing I Wish I Had Duck Feet. I think we've all kind of encountered something that we would change about ourselves. Sometimes it's a hairline that might be creeping back a bit too far. Maybe a funny nose. Maybe the ears. Could be that little bit of skin that still sags down because whatever reason. There's always something that we would change though. That's where I'm getting at. I've also thought sometimes, how cool would it be to have an animal body part? Then I realize it's not cool, because the people who do that are furries, and they're weird. But, being okay with yourself is one thing. This kid goes on and talks about having duck feet, antlers, a tail, a spout. Like, just a spout. Like a whale, but weird. Like a weird outie belly button that just squirts water. And we'll cycle back on that one here. And then this whole weird, like, mishmash of everything all together, it's awkward. He talks about, like, the pros and cons of it. You should always, with every major decision, weigh your pros and cons. It's good. It's good practice to have. This is what I'm so worried about. He wants a whale spout on his head. The blowhole is a way of expelling oxygen and breathing for a whale. It's not just something that squirts weird water out. That's horrifying to me, to see a kid with like this weird pronounced spout on the back, just this sucking wound opening and closing all the time. Kids are mean. Kids are awful. And to have something like that, this kid would be called I would call him Butthead. Very literally, it would look like he had just a weird butthole on the top of his head. Just wanting to change with animal parts is just a weird practice in its own right. I mean, and these aren't even like the good ones. They're deer antlers. All right, congratulations. You're in any of the southern states and you're gonna wind up on somebody's wall. Man's the most dangerous game, and let's face it, this kid's walking around with a pretty solid 10-point rack. Duck feet? Well, that's just weird. A trunk? The kid wants like an elephant trunk. I know people that go through all kinds of surgeries for the sake of reducing the trunk. That's what rhinoplasty is, changing the shape and look and size of the nose. And for this kid to go out, that bold move, Cotton, to this kid for actually wanting that, but I mean, no. Just no. A weird prehensile nose is just, it's not something that I think I could deal with. And, out of all of this, it's not the idea of all of these cons that make him not want to do anything. It's the fact of what it really boils down to is, as cool as some of this stuff would be, he would still be a freak show. And that's an important lesson to take away, that no matter how interesting you are on the outside, how cool or unique you are, whatever kind of special butterfly snowflake you prefer, whatever flavor you describe yourself as, you're always going to suck. This has been Storytime with Ben. Have a good night. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you don't mind, like and subscribe to us and drop a comment down below. We'd love some feedback, and maybe there's something you want to see in the future coming up. We've got a special project too. It's called Hell House. I'm bad here, maybe I get to be bad on something else too.